What's going on? Enter the Gungeon omniplay. Hot and ready, fresh off the press. Oh man, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We are gonna do just a regular run yet again, because I still think I'm not 100% confident in my Enter the Gungeon abilities. For some reason, it's a mixture of taking way too many breaks in between my Gungeon sessions, and it's just not being good at the game. I don't know. I'm being a little harsh with myself, just, for comedic purposes, for sure. But, there's a little bit of truth in there. I can feel, especially when it comes to the punch-out sessions, for sure. You guys can like, you guys are smarter than you look. You can see that I'm not like fantastic at them. Those punch-outs. And maybe I'm like distracted. Obviously, I'm trying to come up with stuff here. But like punch-out, I can zone in. I can give myself the artistic freedom to to zone in and make sure that I perform properly. But no, it's just every time I make some sort of mistake. Yep. And that's what we're gonna try to not do. We got the brick of cash, by the way, and so we don't even have to shoot the walls, because that brick is supposed to tell us whether or not it's a secret, like a cracked wall. So I've been spending my evening, good old Saturday evening here, binge watching Veronica Mars. Veronica Mars is one of those shows that gripped me when I was a teenager, for sure. Kristen Bell has the quirks that I would find. Okay, there's no way around it, I guess, right? The quirks that she has. Let's just say, my wife has very similar ones. I guess that's the way you want to say that. So yeah, I was a fan. I was obviously a fan of the show, of the writing of the show. Rob Thomas, not of Matchbox 20 fame, but of the writer of iZombie, the writer of Veronica Mars. I think he does some other stuff, but those are what he's famous for. Anything good in the shop? The drill is actually really good, but we'll have to steal it. I don't know if we're gonna find something that can steal that. I don't know. We're kind of against thievery. Although we just broke our ticket to the oubliette. Why must you be in the corner where I spawn, or where I enter the room? So yeah, Veronica Mars. Season 4 is out. Everybody's like in their late 30s, which I'm personally not. And I guess yeah, I'm thankful for that. I don't know. A shout out to people that are in their mid 30s. You guys are the best. I don't even know what generation you're. Some of you guys are millennials. Some of you guys are boomers. Just by your nature of behavior. Holy smokes. Hold that thought. And we lost our gun force, but we do have a gun. I like it. The Void Marshal. Oh, let's get that free heart. I think I almost bought this. Okay. So we only have one key. Let's go and fight this boss. Season 4 of Veronica Mars, though, is starting off really well. I'll disclose that I've seen 5 episodes since finding out that it was out. At around like 8 o'clock. You can kind of judge when this is being recorded then. And you can have pity on my gameplay. Right on cue. Based on the facts that I have disclosed. Okay, alright. We're almost done, we're almost done. I sound like the dentist talking to me while I'm getting my root canal. Have you ever gotten a root? Oh my. Let's just say, you know, take care of your teeth. And yeah, let's just leave that one at that. It's not an experience that I would recommend to my friends or my enemies. Let's see, where was that room? It's right here. So a barrel, you know what? You're worth the oubliette trip. Yeah, we'll talk through Veronica Mars while we're pushing this barrel. Veronica Mars is about in the beginning, in the beginning, it was a 17-year-old who has a dad who is a private detective, but he used to be a sheriff. There's a whole thing about that. I mean, if you really want to find out, you can watch the show. But yeah, now she's like 30-something. She's still a private detective because of the plot of the show needs her to be. I don't know. It's good stuff. Jason Doring, apparently, women all over the globe are a huge fan of him. I don't see it personally. You know, maybe he's just not my type, and I you know, I'll call out. I feel like I have a good eye for what's a male beauty. I don't know how you want to call it. I don't want to just spat out names. Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, that kind of stuff. But Jason Doring, I don't see it. You know. Maybe it's the brooding, maybe it's the muscles, maybe it's the symmetrical face. A mixture of all of these. You can ask my wife. Oh man. But yeah, Jason Doring is very much present in the show still. If you're also a fan of Veronica Mars from way back then, and yeah, he's grown on me as a character. I feel like he's always that he's that good bad boy, you know, and it's frustrating. It makes us good boys feel not as good. It makes us want to turn bad and get rid of them, you know? Oh man. But no, the show's actually really good. You know, take that with a grain of salt, obviously. I was a fan. I was a huge fan of the original show. Probably watching it by itself is, you know, it's one of those things that's like a nostalgic thing. So, like Mega Man 11. When Mega Man 11 came out, all of the Mega Man fans rejoiced. As far as newcomers, I did not hear a single thing from a newcomer of the Mega Man franchise going, yo, have you heard of this Mega Man game? Dude, I'm gonna go back and play. Oh, I didn't see you. You, sir? Oh, speaking of didn't see, let me go ahead and blank over here. It sounds like I'm saying blank instead of using a curse. That was the last episode. Speaking of which, the conversations between Veronica and her dad Keith, it's fantastic. It reminds me of like it's the Gilmore Girls. It reminds me of that relationship. Almost like too much. I think Gilmore Girls definitely inspired a lot of father-daughter. Well, not father-daughter, but like just relationships between parents that are like friendships. No, my. Okay. Oubliette. Still not 100% comfortable with just lollygagging. Just, you know, having 60% of my attention on it, while 40% is trying to grasp at the 3 or so hours of Netflix. I was about to say Netflix. It's actually on Hulu. You know, because streaming services. Yay. Thanks for splitting everything up. You know, it's really nice for us consumers. Did I miss all those shots? Okay. But yeah, I'd recommend it if you... Well, one, if you like Quip. Quip is good. I feel like if you like a little bit of cheesiness... Oh, with a whole lot of serious, like bombs going off. This is kind of like a little bit more serious take on like the psych type stuff. You know, this is actually Veronica Mars. I think is the reason why I kind of like psych. I think I binged both of the series kind of closely together. So. Okay. Focus, focus. This is one of the tougher rooms in the oubliette. Alright, we're good. Ooh, we're clear. Anything good? Nope. This is just gonna make full circle. And so let's go over here. It's not worth the trap room there. I've been trying to get my wife to splurge on Veronica Mars just so I can have an excuse to rewatch it and like kind of get her 2 cents on the stuff that happens, because I'll admit it's hard to get a valid assessment on something that you have nostalgia for. You know, it's just not. Yeah, you're gonna give it 2 points more than it deserves, kind of thing. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. See what fresh eyes think of the cheesy, serious combination. Oh no, I guess we can't escape the trap rooms. We're good. We're good. We're good. And here's the boss. Okay, we got 17 shots, and then we're gonna have to use the bullet. I forget how much money we needed to be able to go into that room, that cursed room. Oh, we're about to find out. Bullet, bullet, bullet. Ooh. So why are we recording this Gungeon episode so late in the night? You know, it's not that I just want to continue a streak, although that's part of it. You know, it's that dedication that I want to have. You know, prove to myself that I have. And also, I feel like if I'm not streaming, I should put some sort of effort there. Even though this might not be exactly what you want. Hopefully it suffices for the meantime while I am focusing on tons of life stuff, you know. Bullet, bullet. I incorrectly call this the bullet gun just because it says bullet. I think it's called the R gun? Lowercase r. R gun is actually Chris Argun. Chris Raygun, co-host of the Colin Moriarty show. sacred symbols, I'd recommend that podcast if you like intelligible speak or just intelligible criticism. They're very straightforward in their PlayStation podcast. I love it though. I love it. It's good listening. If I were to be a part of any podcast, I feel like I would be there, and I would play the. I would basically replace Greg Miller's spot because I'm like, but why? But the game is good, right? And then Colin would be like, yeah, but the game sucks. It's good, but are you forgetting about the fact that it sucks? But the platinum was easy to get. Yes, it sucks. Oh man, but I love it. I love it. You gotta have that banter. You can't just agree with each other all the time, you know? Okay, so we have over 100. We're gonna try to go into this room. If we get damaged, we get damaged. Let's do it. Alright, we did it. Okay. Alright. Stuffed star for some curse. Heart purse. Potion of gun friendship. Always fun. More damage or invincibility? More damage, invincibility. I'm thinking of just getting this. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, we have a synergy? Finger on the pulse, okay. And potion of gun friendship. Okay. I think that's it for now. I say we grab the shield, sure. Are we going to the Abbey? Probably not. Let's grab this key and open up the this chest over here. Not picking that up. Well, hold on. If you guys want to see what this thing does, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, it's basically like a teleport dodge. It will kill you if you don't know how to use it. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, there's a mini game. Let's go play the mini game. Sure, sure. All right, switching over to my mouse. Okay. Oh my. There we go. It was a tough shot, okay? There we go. Alright, we just need one more. Come on. That's gonna bounce. Ooh. Okay. Katana bullets. Not that great either. We have 2 curse now, so that we're gonna see a lot more curse enemies. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Famous last words, I know. What is this gun? Life orb. Ah, it steals the life source, and then when I reload, it takes the damage that I've stolen and applies it to everybody else. It's actually quite, what's the word? Visceral? I don't know. It's brutal. It's essentially what I'm trying to say. If you think about it, it's gory. Okay. We have the life force. Can I steal more than one? Yeah, it's messed up. Is basically what I'm saying. I've been having this discussion. Oh, speaking of which, I think we screwed ourselves over for the nod key. Maybe if there's like a vampire somewhere. So, again with the punch out thing, we somehow figure out the best way to mess it up every single run. But good thing you guys aren't expecting I mean, I don't really know what you expect from these episodes. Skill? Is something to fall asleep to? Is something to, I was gonna say do your homework with, but you guys are not in school when you're watching this, I think. I mean, maybe if you're catching up on the backlog. If you really are going down the YouTube rabbit hole, welcome. It's a dark place. Okay, okay. Alright. So this gun is fine. I feel like it's not as good as I think it is. I tend to prefer it whenever I have it. But I feel like the more that I use it, the more I realize I shouldn't prefer it. I just like with Destiny, just like with anything that has like loot-based weapons, kind of like RNG weapons. I like things that one-shot. And one-shotting a whole crowd of enemies, it's the feeling that I chase when it comes to these games. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I mean, besides like beating the game, I guess, you know, that's also a good thing, I suppose. Oh boy, these guys are relentless. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do full damage too. Katana bullets might have done something there. Oh, no. Oh, awkward. You know? Perfectly. Oh my, okay. Well, somebody was praying for this run. Because here we are. Buying the nod key. Yep. Wrong room. Let's go this way. Let's go to this corner here. There's something lovable about the characters, though, in a show like Veronica Mars or like Psych, where they are investigating these brutal murders. You know, in the case of season 4, bombings, and they still have like their quirkiness. They still have their personality. I think that's the most attractive part of it for me. Is that they can do these serious jobs while still kind of being their fun selves. You know, that I feel like that's exactly what people want from a career point of view. Okay. Hold on. Focus. I don't know if the life orb is gonna do anything for us, but it seems like it's. Wow. Now that I looked at the HP while I was doing that, holy smokes. Charmed bow, not amazing, but I'll take it. How much is this? 30? We'll probably buy that. But yeah, that's definitely what I took away from Psych. A lot of people are just like, it's Scooby-Doo, it's campy, it's cheesy, you know, whatever word you want to use. But I love me some campy, dude. Jeff Campy. All the campiness, like scary movies that have camp, that don't take themselves so seriously, they're my favorite. And I did some research earlier before I pushed record. I was like, what is this word campy? Where did this come from? And turns out the origins of campy is actually let's see here. The noun camp and the adjective campy refer to movies, theater, or style or an exaggerated manner of creative or personal expression that combines high and low elements of culture. These terms were first used in underground gay communities. May have originated from French se camper, which means to strike a pose. Which, to me, I know you weren't here for like a linguistics history lesson, but I love it. I love it, dude. Strike a pose. Like you just made a joke and you look straight into the camera, break that fourth wall. Heck yeah, we knew what we were doing. It's good stuff. You know, if you've been with me at all through the last 2 years of video game recording, that's definitely my style of humor. Yo, curse bullets. Let's go, dude. All right, let's get out of here. Speaking of let's go, I'm not talking about Pokemon. But yeah, that's good stuff. Susan Sontag, 1964 essay on notes on camp. I need to read more of Susan Sontag. I think I've heard a couple quotes from him. Or her. Susan? Is Susan one of those androgynous names? You know, whenever I hear an androgynous name, it's just like, isn't it just a guy's name with a girl donning it? And I've been trying to see more of the other side too, like all the guys with girl names, like Lindsay, which Lindsay I've heard is actually a guy's name, but that's not how I see it in my eyes. You know, I've met a lot more Lindsays that are girls, so it's a girl name to me. But then there it is again. Like, is it just because culture? You know, Michelle. I've seen a bunch of guys with Michelle as their name. Maybe they're mad at their parents. Why did you curse me with such a name? Or maybe they figure out some other way to cope with it. You know, get some initials going on. Maybe their name is Michelle Jackson, and they just go by MJ, which, you know, you might be caught with like people trying to purchase drugs from you, but it might be worth the trade-in value there. All right, Devolver. Devolver's pretty good. It turns them into that useless, primitive version of themselves. I like it. Charmed bow. I'm not sure about its value. In fact, I'm pretty sure it has like a negative net value in my stats. You know, Enter the Gungeon, I wish, the one thing I wish that it has, or that it would implement, which I know they're not. This was the final patch. The gunslinger one, whatever this one's called. I wish they would implement some sort of tracking of your usage with the guns and how effective you are, your net use of said gun. I feel like people would have a lot of entertainment with with that knowledge. Maybe it would be discouraging. And honestly, if you were the coder of said guns, you know, you'd probably be less creative with them. Because you're like, alright, I gotta do what? I gotta find it. I gotta be able to provide metadata for each single gun. Alright, no thanks. So we're gonna accept this challenge. Because why not? I forget what it is. Is it take no damage like it usually is? Also, I think my potion of gun friendship is being used. automatically. Alright, what do we get, sir? Orange Guanstone, I'll take it. But yeah, there's something about camp. That willingness, and I think it's something that might be not done on purpose, but done because you're like, alright, I'm in the middle of this anyways, might as well turn it into a joke kind of thing. Which I feel like is not a bad thing. You know, people always look at that and they're like, alright, well, it could have been a masterpiece. This could have been a super serious moment that landed properly. Or, it's a super not serious moment that landed properly. You know, I feel like that's perfectly fine. That has its merit in society. I guess the gist of it is, camp lands, like, I think should land better if it's on purpose. But I think it's just, I don't know. I guess that's a question for the masses. Okay, so first of all, we gotta keep all of our blanks. We found the rat room. We need a key. We gotta keep 2 blanks. Gotta keep that in the brain, in the cerebral cortex. Oh, okay, good, good. Keep clearing the rooms. I think I'm out of ammo though on all my guns. Hold on, we got 100 casings somehow. This is way too tempting because it's one of my favorite guns, but it's also like not that amazing. We do need the key. We actually need a key. Alright, yeah. If we're gonna purchase something, we gotta just purchase that. Alright, the Treadnought, not too bad of a boss. You know, if I were to put on a list all of the Chamber 3 bosses, the Treadnought is probably tied for one of my favorite ones to be able to flawless. You see how that orange Guanstone is just doing work too? Whew. Feels good, feels good. Okay, no blanks, no blanks, no blanks. No blanks, just keep your distance, keep good positioning, dodge the bullets. If you could dodge a bullet, you can dodge a bullet. I think that's dodgeball. Or the Matrix. I think it's the Matrix rendition parody of the. Okay, we're good. All right. No, we. Okay, so that was literally the biggest bullet in the world. That. Oh man. You know what? We're perfectly fine. Because we made it out with 2 blanks. We're ready for the rat. I've got my chat pulled up. And that's... This site makes... Ooh, speaking of... well, I was going to say sad sights, but mass shotgun makes me really excited, actually. We got a room clearer for the rat room. Or the rat floor. Yeah, I'll just go straight down. But yeah, I have my chat pulled up, and it has my my previous Gungeon run of me typing !rat, and I still see it there. It makes me. We've been missing a lot of streams. I'm sorry, dudes. So I just really wanted to focus on a couple things personal life-wise. And then, I don't know, you guys are like understanding. When I come back, you know, there's probably going to be like still 10 people in the chat. Or 10 viewers. You guys are awesome. But I wonder if it's not just... Hold on. This room is actually kind of rough. Hold on, give me a second. I feel like it's giving me... Whenever I take, like, extended breaks like this... Alright, right down, down. So this is the first down. First down on the defense. That's how football works, right? Okay. Alright, second down. Let's kill the cursed one first. Oh my, he is a god. Ish. He's a demigod. Okay. Alright, that was a second down. Up, left down. But yeah, so whenever I come back from like extended breaks like this, I feel like I genuinely come back in much better form. You know, because I start to appreciate more what I'm actually doing. Just the dedication of the community, just the dedication of, I don't know, just like the group of people that actually care about what I do on the internet. Appreciate all y'all. Not to get too sappy. Because yeah, I watch all of these like big name streamers, video producers, all of this stuff, and I'm not there. I'll be honest. My quality is not 100% there. My my jokes aren't there. You know, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't quite match up for what I feel like you need to be able to be, you know, 100% successful here. But you guys still stick around. And I appreciate that. And I think that's why Veronica Mars came back with season... Nah, I don't know. I wasn't trying to make that tie-in. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to do Potion of Gun Friendship and Life Orb here. Let's see if this does anything. It's absolutely draining him of life. Okay, I think we caught that bullet. Okay, that's not doing more damage. Yikes. Okay. Alright, so I've come to the conclusion that the Life Orb is probably the best boss killer I have. It's really strange. Ooh, do we get to use this on the Metal Gear version? Hold up. This is a rare opportunity. Let's see how much damage this does. The Metal Gear Rat. Part of the reason why I record Enter the Gungeon from my PC instead of my Switch. Also, the reload did nothing there, in case you were wondering. It did absolutely nothing. Okay, hold on. There we go, there we go. Lowercase r, that's worth my last. Oh man, this boss takes quite a bit of focus, I feel like. Just because I know that I can flawless it, but to actually execute on said flawless, which doesn't net me anything per se, except for maybe a better outcome afterwards. Especially if we don't do that well on the punch-out round. Oh, wait, hold on. What is this? Hold on. When I get damaged, what happens? Huh. I don't know. I just know we're down to 1 heart. We need to be a little bit more careful than I have been. Oh, please, 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 please. Okay. Please tell me, tell me. Oh boy. Here we go. Punch out time. We got this. We're gonna beat him. Alright. I'm focusing. This is me focusing. Gotcha. Punk. Yup. That's how I feel. What you got? What you got? Coward. What you got? Nope. Nope. None of that. None of that. That tail's not gonna do a single thing to me anymore, by the way. Huh. Okay, maybe the uppercut will. Ho 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 ho. Boom, son. He's gonna eat the cheese. Oh, no, no. Ah, the uppercut, dude. Alright, nope. None of the spins. Nope. There we go. That's how you do it. Nope. No, this is a spin. No. Okay, so this is about the time when I go over the definition of insanity. But no, we're fine. We're honestly, we're fine. I feel like we're doing better and better every time, even though we are literally losing at the same exact spot every time. The thing is, like, when I take a break, or not a break, but like I don't play the game for longer than a. Oh, see, look at this, already learning. 2 mimics in a row. That's weird. And by in a row, I mean, like, you know, runs wise. We're just gonna go straight there, just like last time. But yeah, we're learning the punch out fight. You know, I admitted in the beginning of the video that I'm not good at it. But so I feel like if we're making it to the 3rd round consistently, you know, it's something to be proud of for me. I'll just leave it at that. But Chamber 5, here we go. We basically should make a speed run out of this, like, you know, fighting the rat fight. See how fast you can do this sequence of this way of playing through Gungeon. You mean failing the rat fight? Who would want to do that? Somebody out there, you know. There's some strange people out there. The conspiracy theorists in Veronica Mars. Amazing. Oh my goodness. They're so believable. Like, cause I know a handful of people that are pretty into conspiracies, you know, whether jokingly or otherwise. And they nail it, dude. It's fantastic. And I personally entertain a lot of conspiracies just because it's the realm of what is it, like, just crazy enough that it might be real. I feel like that's like one of my favorites in one of my favorite fields of the internet, I guess. And I'm probably gonna get a lot of like conspiracy. Google DeepMind, please don't send all the conspiracy theorists to this video. Oh boy. Okay. But if they end up here, you know, that's perfectly fine. Also, we've got the boots, so we don't have to worry about falling. We have the rat boots. So, just a personal reminder, you know, you don't need to take note of that. That's all for me. Potion of gun friendship. How do you? Okay. All right. I kind of want to open this. Let's go ahead and do that. What did we get? A Meat Boy? I think this is a Meat Boy thing. Mutation? Correct me if I'm wrong. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, and we got a key. Lots of gore with this mutation. Using this gun on the Switch, I personally wouldn't recommend it. Ooh, glass cannon? Stout bullets. Stout bullets. I can't say no to stout bullets. Massive effect. Oh, I get it, because the gun is probably a Mass Effect reference itself. Huh. Clever. Oh my. Oh, oh man. The oh man is definitely in reference to the bullet size. And not my dodging skills. You know? I mean, I guess you could use oh man in a negative way. You can use anything in a negative way. You know? Hashtag Twitter. Hashtag everybody in the whole world, for some reason, just happens to always want to be negative. Maybe it's just because it's more entertaining. I don't know. It's I think it's people derive a lot of commonality through negativity. So in a weird way, positivity is burst through some slight negativity. Like depending on like how minuscule it is, or like how laughable the negative comment is. Like if you're complaining about like the salad you get from Outback being like not healthy in what's so in any sort of way at all that healthy should be described as. By the way, we're gonna clear the rooms because we got 3 keys, and I feel like we've got the guns to be able to do so. You know what? This mutation gun is doing wonders for us. Might as well give it its due respect. Oh gosh. We definitely didn't want to get hit for that. Okay, cool. We finished the hunt. I need to remember to do that after we close the video. Oh, no, 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 no. Trap room. Ay, ay, ay. I forgot, by the way. I always forget when I have boots that let me fly, or like the jetpack. I always forget to use it. It's one of those things. One of those things. Alright, you got me. Oh, speaking of which, I've got the resourceful sack. I need to use that. I got an airstrike though, which I'm gonna use probably once against the Dray gun and then forget about it completely. Okay, gun munch, sure. Why not? What do we want a gun munch? Boy Marshal, sure. And the devolver, yeah, sure. Why not? I think the quality of the guns you put into the muncher determines the quality of the gun that you get out. A hegemony rifle, that's probably a bad trade. I feel like I just stopped at GameStop. Shots fired. Do you hear GameStop is like trying to actually improve? DAE, a company that wants to survive. You know, I say that jokingly, but there are so many companies out there that aren't willing to like to figure out what to do in this like Amazon world. Living in an Amazon world, and I am an Amazon girl. You didn't hear that from me. Hello? Hello? We don't have blanks? When did we not have blanks? Oh boy. Oh boy. And we're clear. Okay. Okay. Not technically clear yet, but just about. Just about. I blame the song that I made about Amazon Material Girl, but it's true. If you're not if you're not prepared for 2020, yeah, retail stores are just gonna they need some other way to bring the people in, or you know, bring the product over to the consumer. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, here we are. Again, we don't need to. Oh my, wow, we could still fall? I want a refund on these boots. Wait. Oh, it's timed. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, we almost walked into bullet hell. Let's not do that. And let's finish up this run. Thank you for watching the episode and making it this far. I commend thee. We talked about Veronica Mars. We lost a punch out yet again. And then conspiracies, you know, all the good stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to watch future episodes, obviously hit that sub button, hit that bell. Good stuff. Otherwise, you know, for now, I'll see you. See you on the next one. See you. Ooh, we got the wood beam.